Why you are collecting certificate? Why you have so much interest in others people opinion? They don't even know anything within them. So there's whatever they say has no value because maybe because women started keeping short hair as a kind of rebellion and they wanted to imitate men and it became part of female liberation. So everywhere many of the women they don't even know why they are doing it. There is only one advantage when you have short hair. It is easy to take care. That's the only thing. Otherwise, female in big hair, they look better. They look more like female. In when you have a small hair, you look like a tomboy or a cat. I think cat means you are street smart. So now you ask,
Okay. Why human beings love our bondage so much? We do everything to create more bondages for ourselves.
read the first sentence.
Why human beings love our bondage so much?
Remain still. You're making a lot of noise. You make it mute. That doesn't mean that you are allowed to do anything. This is how mind is always cheating everyone. We have become so dishonest, so unauthentic that we are not even able to see how we are cheating ourselves. You can't even reveal your wounds. This is cunningness. You can't even ask something straight. What is your concern with human beings? Why can't you ask yourself why I love my bondage so much? When you are not even asking proper question, that means there is no tang inside you. There is no you have not grown, you have not become mature. You have not known what suffering is. Buddha, 2500 years back, at the age of 29, he realized life is suffering. And you have not yet realized it. So when you are saying why human being loves their bondage so much. If you have really experienced or known that this is bondage, how can you remain in that? If if you have burned your hand by putting your hand in the fire, you will never again do it. So this is not your experience. You are repeating Buddhas like parrot. You have mugged up these people, Buddha, Krishna, Chuan Tzu, Li Tzu, Lao Tzu. This is not your realization. If it was your realization, if you have known that this is bondage, if you know that this is a prison, knowingly you will not enter into prison. You feel, you think you are more intelligent, more clever, more smarter than any enlightened people. So you think that somehow you will manage, you will have all the pleasure, you will have all the sensual excitement, then you can avoid suffering. The reality is there is no one inside you who has any light, who can see things. That what is new in whatever I am thinking is giving me enjoyment. You have been doing it thousands and millions of times. There is nothing new in it. If food is giving you some pleasure, it is so momentary. If sex is giving you some pleasure, it is just momentary. And you have to pay heavy price for all those things. But you still want to enter into the same lane because you know nothing better than it. And you have not grown that much mature that you will start searching for something beyond physical, beyond your sense organs. So this is not a bondage for you. If it was a bondage, you will do everything to get out of it. You are not doing that, shows there is no bondage. You have not suffered enough, and there is perhaps no intelligence to see that you are just wasting your life. So far you have wasted, and you are wasting your future possibilities also. Because to change your habit, your addiction is difficult, it is arduous. So you want to remain in the same rut. You want everything which gives you pleasure minus the pain. But what you are seeking is only pleasure. So there is no bondage for you. Repeat the whole question.
Why human beings love our bondage so much? We do everything to create more bondages for ourselves.
do everything to create more bondage for yourself, because you are in darkness, you are in inner ignorance. So when there is inner darkness, you are going to stumble here and there, you are going to fall. When you are doing something, you are thinking that the result is going to be different this time. That's why you are doing it. You are being led by your unconscious desires, and they have become your masters. The thing is that Western ideas have a very hypnotic effect on everyone. So most of the Western people, Western scientists, they will deny spirituality and meditation, because they have not tried it. They have also not realized that they are in bondage. They have not reached to that level of sensitivity where Buddha was, where Lao Tzu was. They are still in the world of Maya. They have not reached to a state which you can call mumuksha, the burning desire to be liberated. They have not understood that if you are ruled by this mind, you are moving in a vicious circle. The method which most of the enlightened people found was that of watching your emotion, watching your body, watching your mind. When you start watching, as your watchfulness becomes stronger and stronger, all these things start losing their power over you, their grip over you. And the same energy that was going in fulfilling those desires, in being a slave to your thoughts, to your emotions, your feeling, your mood, the same desires, your consciousness which was scattered because of so many desires, becomes one. When the light of sun passes through the lens, it can burn the paper very easily. Otherwise, sunlight is falling, but no paper is being burnt. Why it is burnt? Because it becomes one. It gathers at one place. So, what you call thoughts, emotions, feeling, they are wave in the ocean of the consciousness. That's why those who have watched themselves, they understood that if you are being ruled by desires, you will have no inner light. If you want to become crystallized, integrated, then you have to make yourself free from these desires. Because these desires are going to make you mad. If you don't become the master, then all these desires will make you berserk, will lead you astray. You will land into madhouse. But this is not taught in any school and colleges, so you think whatever the world is, wherever the world is going, you should go in that direction. Your schools and colleges and universities and your so-called great men, scientists, and they have not gone inside themselves. So there, whatever they say has no value. Whatever a scientist is saying about the objective world has value. You have to listen to him. Whatever the poet is saying about poetry has value. Whatever an artist, a singer, a musician is expressing in his word and his expression has value only in what he knows. So if your sister, your mother, your father, your brother, they are saying that this is all bogus, and you are listening to them, that means you are a damn fool, you are a complete idiot. But we are like this, whatever people were saying, your hair is looking good. What value whatever they are saying has? You have to look yourself. So when you are looking in the mirror, what do you think? You are looking better, or you were looking better when you have bigger hair?
I think maybe better when I have bigger hair. Better when I look more feminine.
But now you are looking like a butler. Just in the Bruce Lee's movie, his chelas, all these, they are like, they have no individuality much. You look like that. You don't look like Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was a integrated man, and these were his people who were with him were just good for nothing much. They were also martial artists, but they were nowhere near him. Mostly they will be beaten or they will be killed, and Bruce Lee will take revenge. Your face is big, and this looks like if your football is out of the cover. You don't look like a woman or female. You look like a half man, half woman, more nearer to men. Have you not seen many men like you, the way you are looking now? Most of the Chinese, I think it is not so easy to differentiate. They don't look very opposite to each other. They look almost, nowadays they want to look like, every female want to look little bit like men. So, and men also want to look like female. That's why they have shaven their beards and mustache. This is in a way kind of perversion. Whatever nature has made you is best. You cannot improve upon it. You can do something, but it is better to move according to nature. So again, say if anything remains, I will complete, otherwise.
Why human beings love our bondage so much? We
First
do
of all,
everything.
you should learn to be honest. I have told you so many times. Ask your question, not about human beings. In this question also, you are trying to say that you are not among them. You have gone beyond them. It is about ordinary human beings you are asking. And you have transcended them, you have become enlightened or Buddha. If you have gone beyond them, then what is your concern? Let them remain in hell if they are enjoying it. Or if you have become enlightened, then this question will not arise. You will understand. Human beings love their bondage so much because they are all hypocrites. They don't want to accept also that they are not people of wisdom. They are just like animals. They are only interested in pleasure. They are only interested in comfort. They have not become mature enough to observe themselves, to analyze themselves, to see what they are doing. Everyone is moving where everyone else is moving. They are part of the mob or crowd. What was the second sentence?
We do everything to create more bondages for ourselves.
Again, I have told you so many times, but you will again and again always say we. That is quite ego fulfilling. Even if you are doing it, you are doing what others are doing. Then you are never responsible for yourself. Everyone is doing, maybe then everyone is responsible. Your responsibility is just small then. What we are doing everything?
To create more bondages for ourselves.
How you know you are more bondages for others? You are not doing anything to create more bondages. No one says that put chain on me, send me to prison. I just want to enjoy that. This is you think this is no bondage. You think this is you are more intelligent than any enlightened person. You think they are all stupid people inside, somewhere in your unconsciousness. That these people.
No, when I ask this question, it's because I saw myself like seeking marriage, seeking a relationship, but I also feel that this kind of thing gives me bondage. But why I'm seeking them?
No, this is all just very superficial intellectual understanding. There is no real understanding. What happened? In your life, everything has remained incomplete because you didn't get married. So you have not experienced what it is. So your mind is hankering for that experience also. And you are philosophizing that this is bondage. I don't want to fall in that bondage. You're trying to be clever. But you have already missed the train. Now it is too late. Now, if you get married, your man will touch your hand and then go to sleep. Press your hand hard. What you will do if you get married now? You are almost moving towards what do you call it? Menopause. Menopause. So then sex will not be enjoyable. Maybe. And the man you will find maybe his penis will not erect. Then you can find some gigolo, but you don't have the guts even for that. When you are saying these things, this is also great cleverness. That we are creating our own bondage. You are trying to justify, you are trying to rationalize that I am more intelligent than those people who have got married. Why should I create bondage? Those people are in bondage. And you still have desires to get married. This is because you are totally unconscious. So when you are unconscious, then you think whatever fulfillment will happen through others. You have not understood when your inner state is harmonious, when you are full of your inner light, then you understand no one else can fulfill you. Momentarily someone can give you some pleasure. Again you will make it an intellectual understanding. Either you get married, you go through the whole things, or you try to be more at home. You will have to become more conscious if you want to be free from these hankering. Otherwise, try to find some man right on your chest and on the back. I'm seeking some partner. You don't have that kind of thing there, where those who are looking for marriage, they can find people. You are muted.
Matchmaker, you mean?
Whatever is that, you will find address of people who want to get married, phone number, address. Maybe your problem is that you think you are smarter than most of the people. But the thing is that all those things have remained incomplete. Otherwise, why you are all the time hankering for that? Sex is a biological need. If you need, you can be with someone for some time. But when you are seeking marriage, then you are really seeking real bondage. That means your intelligence has not grown at all. And when your inner state is not right, even if you find someone, you will create more suffering for yourself, because you will have so much expectation from that person, and that person will also have so much expectation from you, and both of you will fail miserably. If both of you were mature, then you will have no expectation or very little expectation. Then there will be no suffering. Just by watching movies, if you conclude that this is all rosy, this is all, they lived happily ever after, this is all nonsense, bullshit. The real misery begins after marriage. When you are in courtship, you call it courtship, I think. When you are going for dating, what you are showing to others is just all fake. You are not showing your fart at that time. How poisonous is your fart. You will put perfume everywhere. You will just smile, and you will, even if, but when you start living together, then you become intimate enemies. Then whatever you were suppressing, hiding, that will come out. Because now you think it is not that much risk is there. You have known the person to some extent, even if he lives. But when you are trying to trap someone, then both of you are just showing the best side. But what will happen to the other side? What will happen to all the side which is inside you? And you have to understand one thing. Once the penis goes inside, all the imagination is finished. Nowadays, when there are so much porns are available, you see these people, Superman, they can have sex for such a long time. So, whomsoever you will find, you will never be satisfied. Your sex will last for 2 minutes, 5 minutes. What they are doing, no one knows. They may be doing so many things, so many injection, Viagra, and whatever. That's why when Osho said to his people that you have to live life totally. You have to not, you need not escape. You have to experience everything. But the real condition is that you have to meditate. If you don't meditate, you can never transcend any experience. You will just go on repeating it and you will learn nothing. So it's enough, I think. You have anything more to ask?
Nothing more.
So are you going to get married or what?
Huh? No, Swami. No. I am not fine. I have not found man, Swami.
Then try self-help. Self-help is better. Whatever happens inside. Whether you whether some man triggers it or you yourself do it. Or find some gigolo if you are so desperate. But you have to be careful, maybe that will create more problem for you. Find a vibrator. Huh?
Yes, Swami.
Whatever you have to do. Huh?
The reason I ask this question is because my life is good as it is now, but I find myself like looking for relationship, and I feel that relationship is a bondage. So I'm asking this question because why I'm just wondering why I can't like be contented with the freedom I have now. Why am I looking for a relationship? That's why I asked this question.
This is how the mind functions. Whatever you have, you will want to have the opposite of it. If your life is very peaceful, if your life is very happy, you will create some misery. That is how it moves like pendulum. If you are not mad for experiences, then only you can just enjoy being. As long as you are ruled by your rajas too much. As long as you are ruled by your moods, you will create much misery for yourself. So that's why I said never listen to your mind. Whatever your mind is giving you as solution will be another door to misery. Mind is a door to misery, because your mind you have created in an unconscious way. It is your inner darkness, so it can never lead you to any samadhan, any solution. Okay?
Thank you, Swami.